felt confused or underwhelmed by the story, you're not alone. I started watching Ranger Reject, also known as GoGoLoserRanger, when it came out, and the story follows Spider D, who is one of the monsters. He's like a minion because there's bigger monsters. If you ever watch Power Rangers, it kind of follows that concept. But because their bosses have been killed or presumed dead, the Rangers force them to create these shows to entertain the human beings, and they keep killing them because they're apparently immortal, but unless you use a certain weapon, right? And of course, the premise is intriguing, but it's just inconsistent and confusing. Inconsistent and confusing in the way where some scenes jump without proper context. They'll tap into a different scene, and I'll sit here and be so confused as how they got there. Like, the story doesn't really flow. They're taking some parts of the manga and just putting it together, just slapping it together. It doesn't have any direction. I feel like when adapting from a book or manga, it's crucial for writers and directors to actually make it flow. Of course, there's a lot more context in the manga or the book that they get it from, but there is a way to let it come on screen appropriately. For instance, in one episode where it's suddenly introduced to the monster's boss without any prior explanation, which confused me because what has he been doing this entire time when his little minions are suffering, continuously dying? This kind of inconsistency makes it hard to stay engaged, to be honest. And I've also seen comments that of the people that have read the manga says that it does a better job of telling the story. I feel like directors and writers should ensure that even anime-only viewers can follow the story, because I don't read manga. So it just has me wondering, was it just too challenging for the directors, or is there a deeper issue with the adaptation process? But funny enough, despite the inconsistencies, I still enjoy parts of the anime to a certain extent. The whole entire concept is so intriguing that that's what's keeping me there. But I wonder how long I can stick with it before it becomes too frustrating. I just hope that moving forward, maybe even in season 2, the anime will address the gaps and provide more coherent storytelling. It has the potential to be great, but it needs better execution. I almost put it up next to Kaiju number 8 and Windbreaker, their premiere. But I feel like it's offensive to even put it up with Windbreaker and Kaiju number 8. I will say overall, Ranger Reject has an interesting concept, but it just suffers from poor adaptation. So I want to know, have you noticed these inconsistencies, and what are your thoughts on the anime versus the manga? If you've enjoyed this video, I'd love if you subscribe, give it a thumbs up, and comment. My next video will be Kaiju number 8 recap of the first season. Thank you so much for watching my video, and as always, sail safe and stay spirited.